The family of Michael Usifo Ataga makes shocking revelation about their son. They say that their son has been officially divorced for 4 years. He is a trained boxer who never used any substance, and he's not a cheating husband. Then there are more to Chidinma's confession. They do not believe that it's only Chidinma that was involved in the actions. Hi guys, you're watching Mchikky series. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I quite appreciate that. It's good to have you around again. And if you're new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video. Make yourself comfortable as we get right into this video. Also hit that red subscribe button, that way you get our latest updates. So still on the murder story of CEO of Super TV Michael Usifo Ataga by 21-year-old Unilag student Chidinma Ojukwu. The story keeps evolving, with Chidinma changing her stories on different media platforms. So the family of Usifo Ataga has made it clear that their son has been divorced from Brenda Ataga for over 4 years, and they've been staying separately, with Usifo staying in Lagos and Brenda staying in Abuja with 2 of her children. They went further to say that his family and his friends are aware of it. However, he co-parents his 2 children with Brenda. So they said it was through the little child that they were able to find out that the man was in distress. So how were they able to find out that fateful day after everything must have happened at the Airbnb? Remember that the woman and the children, they're in Abuja, they're doing their own thing. So one of the children wanted to wish the daddy happy birthday because that was the week of his birthday. But another person responded on the phone. That was how she sent an alarm. They called family members to check up on him to know what is happening. And that was how they got to know that something terrible has happened to him. So people who think that he was still in his marriage and at the same time carrying side chick, that they were just trying to paint him black as that irresponsible father and the cheating husband, which is not so for their son. That people that connive to take the son down are the same people who are fueling this narrative online, so that gullible people online will agree, believe, and they will not get justice for their son. Yeah, I kind of understand what they're saying here, but the truth is that social media will always be social media. People will always give their opinion, and they are entitled to their opinion. Court of competent jurisdiction will look at the evidence put together and they find a way to resolve it. Most often, the evidences that are in public domain are not admissible by court. I stand to be corrected anyway. What they use to judge any case is not supposed to be in public domain. It's supposed to be discreet for that case. Again, this one Chidinma is granting interview from one media house to the other. I don't know whether that is correct. So according to them, they've started writing this statement. They've started putting it together before the lawyer now responded to the public. But as a matter of fact, they will still want to release their own statement to put the record straight that their son has been divorced from the wife for over 4 years and that their son does not take any substance. Morocco or Bana, as some people may call it. So the claim that he used substance came from Chidinma. It was during her interview that she made it clear that Usifo ordered for some substance, and when they delivered it to the Airbnb where they were lodging, she was the one that collected it. So the family is saying that their son, Usifo, does not use anything like substance, that he was a trained boxer and a martial artist. And when you look at him, you see that the guy is heavily built, the guy is fit. He avoided smoking and taking substances, but what they know is that he tastes alcohol during social events with family and friends. They also went further to debunk that story by Chidinma, saying that if actually they took the substance, and she said they believe that the substance render people incapacitated and their memory impaired, how come she's able to recount the stories, everything that happened during the incidents? So the question they're asking is that, was she not supposed to be under the influence of the substance at a time that she had clear picture of whatever that happened? She was able to narrate everything. They are waiting for the toxicology report that at the end of the day they find any substance in his system. That means it could be that she has injected him when they were trying to snuff life out of him, or they may have forced him to ingest it. The family still believe that she never did that alone, because they went further to say that people who are behind her, they were also the ones that released the story and the accomplishment of Usifo's wife, Brenda Ataga. To the media, they don't believe that Brenda, at this time that morning her husband will be using this type of damaging information about her husband, that they believe that it's those people that masterminded this act, that they are the ones behind it. And that's the reason why they're making this statement, to tell the public that they should desist from it. Again, if anyone has posted Meet Brenda text and their company pictures on social media and elsewhere, that they should please take them down, that it is not in good taste, that the wife will not choose the moment of her husband's death to put out her CV or to crow triumphantly about her academic and professional achievement in public space. So according to the family, they believe it is not the woman who is sending out those pictures in the public. That is those people who are beyond the attack of their son, that are the ones pushing this narrative, that are the ones releasing those videos, and they are begging the decent Nigerians who have posted Meet Brenda test to put down the pictures of social media and take them down, because it wouldn't be the best interest for the woman to put it in the public space according to what they said. But what I don't understand, why they're still calling her his wife, since they've already divorced for 4 years now. But maybe that's how their culture, they do it. I don't know, just talking based on what I've seen here. The only thing I can see in this report or this statement is that they want to put up their own side of the story, what they know about their son, so that it will douse this feeling, this speculation people are having about him, all these names that are calling him irresponsible, deadbeat dad, somebody that has a fine woman at home and is still going after side chicks, so that people will know that the man is not in any way living with the woman, they're no longer together in marriage, and that's the reason why he did what he did. And moreover, the whole story is like a gang up. It's people who wanted to take his life out. They were the people behind the scenes. That Chidinma was only acting for them. Though police has not finished their investigation, and they're telling the public to keep calm. When the police finishes the investigation, they'll be able to know what actually transpired. And they're also telling the public to stop spreading false narrative, because they believe that when they spread this narrative, their son, who is a victim, will no longer be a victim. The people will be seeing him in a bad light, that he's this culprit, because Chidinma came up with the story that the man was forcing her, and a lot of people now came saying, why should the man force her? She's trying to use this narrative of being forced. You know, when anybody hears about this being forced, people will jump on it. They want to defend the woman. But the bottom line is that Chidinma's story is not even adding up. Chidinma's story is all over the place. On this media channel, she will say a different thing. On another media channel, she will say another thing. So trying to put her story together is very difficult, and trying to understand what actually transpired is also difficult. How I wish the man was alive to say his own part of the story, but the man is no more. We'll rely on the court and the police investigation to do due diligence to this, so that people will be able to understand what really transpired. And another thing that will come to mind is when they say the man has divorced with the wife for over 4 years, one question people keeps asking is, why didn't he take her to his house? Why did he now take her to Airbnb? The lady said that he gave her money to pay for the Airbnb. Then why didn't he take her when they are already officially divorced and the woman is not with him in Lagos? So why did he take her to Airbnb? That's another question to be answered, which I'm sure people does not have any answer to it. Is still the man that is supposed to have answered why he took Chidinma to Airbnb instead of to his house. So the main reason for this statement is to debunk some of the stories that Chidinma fed the public through her interview. But as they were doing it, they realized that their lawyer has already put up something, has already released a statement. There was one statement they released, I think sometime this week, early this week, talking about the family asking the public to let them grieve in peace and also to stop spreading false news. So the main reason of writing this is for their brother to get justice, for people to understand the angle, to understand the context, because that's the way they put it, to really understand what transpired, how they got to the level where they are, and they are pleading with all the security forces. They are pleading that police will help the brother to get justice, that the brother will find justice. So the main reason of writing this is for their brother to get justice, for people to understand the angle, to understand the context, because that's the way they put it, to really understand what transpired, how they got to the level where they are. They are pleading that police will help the brother to get justice, that the brother will find justice. So let me know what you guys think about this unending story of Usifo Ataga and Chidinma Ojukwu. I would like to read your comments in the comment section. I'm gonna sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to share this video with family and friends if you love it, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done already. And I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video. Bye and remain blessed.